Another episode of Good Morning Drive, starring your boy. This is episode 5. Uh, let's start off with a good morning to everyone out there. Hopefully, you guys don't skip this portion of the video to get to the meat and potatoes, but that's the whole point of making this video because I want to wish everybody a good morning. A great start to your week. If you didn't start work on Monday, we had a very amazing weekend. We had a couple of barbecues to go to. We had some drinks. It was Memorial Day weekend. And shout out to all the veterans out there for serving the country. I myself had, I have two uncles that went to the Army. And my grandfather, RIP, he was also in the Army. So I have family members. Also, I have a auntie that served as well. Right, my uncle's wife. So shout out to all the veterans out there, and thank you for your service and all that. So this episode of Good Morning Drive, again, good morning to everybody out there. We're gonna talk a little bit about some gaming. I know I have Senua Saga in the title, but I also want to talk about X Defiant. What else I'm going to talk about? I have a new perspective on Maximum Football. Yeah, I do. And I think I just figured out something about college football 25 and Madden 25. The two 25s, the big 50. So we're going to talk about that. So, you know what? First, let's talk about X Defiant and Senua Saga. The two games that I've been playing. I've been playing a little bit of Street Fighter. We can talk about that too if anybody will ask about it, I guess. Or maybe I'll just talk about it randomly. But yeah, so Senua Saga was supposed to be this big, massive Xbox Series X game that's going to release on Game Pass. And that's the only reason why I'm playing it, because it's on Game Pass. I think Game Pass is a great consumer product or service, but it can't be good for the publishers out there. It can't be good for Microsoft, maybe in its long-term plans, because I think their long-term plans is going to be they want all games to run through Game Pass or Microsoft, and then you play them, just like how Steam is. But of course, Steam doesn't really have its own home console. But I think that's what Microsoft's main target is, that all games go through Game Pass and all that. But anyway, so Senua Saga was supposed to be this massive game. It's supposed to be a benchmark, really, in game development, in graphics, and that's the one point that they definitely hit on, is the graphics. The graphics in Senua Saga is very high level. Let me take you through my little process. So I'm playing the game, and it's a very slow game. I did not play the first one because those games, like a puzzle, 3D exploration, linear story game is not necessarily my type of game that I play all the time. So I didn't play part 1, but I'm playing part 2 right now. And my first, I don't know, maybe hour and a half or hour of the game, I'm like, okay, this game is hella boring. The graphics look good, but nothing to be like, damn, this is the best I've ever seen, and this what would make me get a Xbox Series X. But then I got to, I guess, maybe like a boss fight. I guess it was something like a boss fight. And the facial expressions, the mood, the tone of that event, amazing. And it was so simple. It was just a one-on-one fight. But it was just the simple fact of how the game expressed emotion, how the dialogue was between the main character, which is Senua, versus this, I guess, slave ship captain. It was epic. It was amazing. It was thrilling. It was a lot, and I think that's when the game really started for me. And right there, the graphics were like, yes, the graphics, the mood of it, that's gonna sell this game. And they kind of hit that out of the park. You know what I mean? So I think that was a good point. It was a turning point, because I was honestly about to be like, this game ain't for me. I think this game was an overhyped job. But after playing that and going through the second portion, I guess, like after that, like maybe an hour or so after that, I'm like, okay, the puzzles are kind of okay, not crazy, not amazing. To me, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, those puzzles are like on another level, super ill type puzzles. Really, really, really make you think. Senua Saga puzzles, they're mid, kind of a little bit better than mid, But anyway, let's go on to X Defiant. X Defiant. Now, I played the first beta. Not maybe the first. I played one of the betas. I don't even know, to be honest with y'all. But I played the damn beta, and I was like, nah, this game ain't right. So the game finally, I think it releases, and we're playing it over the weekend. Me and my homies, we're playing it. We were gonna get jump back into Helldivers. We're gonna play another game, and we're gonna play another game after that. We got stuck on X Defiant. X Defiant is way better than what it was when I first played it. Way better. It's so much more smoother. The connection was actually dead. Spot on connection in a fast-paced 60 FPS first-person shooter. That was right. That was good. That was a good time. We were playing it, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, you have your issues because that's online gameplay, but no issues with connection. It was no issues with connecting to your friends or anything like that, or even finding a match. And there's hella maps in the game. Also, you get everything that you want. You don't necessarily have to buy the battle pass. We were playing and we're looking at how much it costs and all this type of stuff to buy the battle pass, and I'm like, we were like, all three of us was like, yeah, there's really no point to buying the battle pass. So it's a game that's good enough that y'all play, you'll have fun. It doesn't feel like you necessarily have to buy the battle pass to have even more fun, but it's there. And if you want to purchase it, you could go ahead. I mean, it was a little expensive, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, that's X Defiant. Also, what's X Defiant is, in my opinion, a little too late. What I mean by that is, it's a Call of Duty clone. I mean, it's so goddamn close to Call of Duty. I'm like, god damn, are they gonna get sued? I feel like they're gonna get sued because it's so close to Call of Duty. There's so many elements of even the feel of the game is so close to Call of Duty. I like the sound for the headshots rather than Call of Duty. But gameplay wise, even the snipers are very close to Call of Duty. The one thing that's not like Call of Duty with the snipers, and maybe I need to play it more, but when you hit somebody, you hit them. If you miss, you freaking miss. You're not hitting their shadow and killing them. You're not drag scoping and killing them. You know what I mean? So I definitely appreciate that with the sniper rifles in X Defiant versus Call of Duty. But the game is so much like Call of Duty. I can't say that enough. Where I'm like, yo, I know Call of Duty still sells a lot, but I think Call of Duty honestly is on its way out. Hey, one thing I forgot to mention, if you guys are in the chat or in the or on the live, please hit that like button, hit that share, subscribe if it's the first time to the channel. Please hit me up in the comment section. Let's talk. We're about to talk about some NCAA Madden and some maximum football. But I got to get the other stuff out, because sometimes my live, I might get my viewers way later than as soon as I start. But anyway, so X Defiant is a little late because I think Call of Duty, I'm not saying it's on its last legs, but I'm not too sure if it's going to continue the momentum that it has. I think it's just going to start to teeter off now. So when you make a clone of that type of game, it's going to look, you have less opportunity to be successful. And Ubisoft, they really need to make a big selling game, right? Because Ubisoft has been bleeding money. They've been laying folks off. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ubisoft in the next, say, 3 or 4 years, there is no Ubisoft, or Ubisoft is purchased by Microsoft of all people, or Sony, or I doubt if Nintendo even tries with Ubisoft. If anything, they might buy some IPs like the Mario plus Rabbids or the Prince of Persia, IPs like that are well known, that are really good, that actually have a higher ceiling than some of these other games, that won't cost too much to recreate or hire somebody to create. But yeah, so X-Defiant, I think it's a high quality game. It's fun, it's action packed, it's just like Call of Duty. I mean, you don't even have to learn the controls. It's exactly like Call of Duty. That could be a really good thing, but in the long run, I think that's going to bite them in the butt. So, real quick, NCAA, college football 25, I should say, and Madden, it's a trap. I said this maybe a month ago in one of my videos, is that Madden, EA needs Madden to sell for them to keep this NFL license, right? EA needs Madden to sell and reach whatever goals that they set so that they could keep the NFL license all to themselves. But I don't think it's going to be enough, even with their goals, because I truly think the NFL wants more money. Why not? And I think they saw or see how well 2K and Visual Concepts, what they do with NBA 2K. They're like, we're the number one sport, and the NBA has all this money. They got all these capital gains with NBA 2K. We want that for the NFL. We want more licenses out there so we can make more money. Sorry, EA. There's a great partnership. You've probably been giving us a whole bunch of money, allegedly, on the side, allegedly. But we're going to want that plus the actual revenue, whatever percentage that they have with handing out their license or, working a deal through their partnerships. We want that with other companies as well. So I think no matter what, we're going to get, more than likely, I should say, we're going to get another NFL 2K game or, something else like that. Or even other companies making an NFL game. But Madden has to sell, and it has to sell very, very, very well for them to keep the license to themselves. And the trap is, and I know I was blabbling on, going on a tangent, but I think EA may try to count NCAA college football 25 sales for Madden sales, because they are trying to sell Madden and college football 25 as one package. If they're trying to sell it as one package, they're really trying to get all those sales together so that they could go to the NFL. Look, your game, the NFL license, Madden, sold NCAA. We should count that as one unit when we go and we look at all our figures and look at what we did, look at what we accomplished together. We could keep this going, yada, yada. Because I truly do believe NCAA is going to be a reskin. And it's also a trap because of that. They're not going to completely remake their engine or create a brand new engine for college football 25 when they know Madden sells very well. They barely put much money into the production of Madden, and they still charge you a premium price, $70 for Madden. Mind you, I'm in the camp, and I'm in the camp of EA still has not produced a next-gen simulation football game yet. Look at Madden. Madden just has, sharp textures, Not even sharp textures. I don't even think the graphics are that good in Madden anymore. I think when you go to the replays, that might look good, but the actual graphics, the on-field animations, the on-field collision detection, the on-field physics, any kind of tech that's in Madden, in my opinion, isn't next gen yet. It just isn't. Gil Johnson, what's good, man? Good morning to you. He says, Gil, my brother. What up? What's popping? Yeah. I hope 2K drops a NFL brand. Yeah, I think so. I really think 2K, Visual Concepts, Take-Two Interactive, all that. I think they are going to make a NFL game, and it's going to be crazy. First out the bat, it's going to be crazy when they make, because look, they had the license, they were making a game or working on a game that fell through, that didn't work out, and they're continuing to make something. If 2K or Visual Concepts have something for us to see, oh, best believe they will show us. Or they're waiting on it to make sure that it's going to hit the market running, right? So EA's kind of trying to trick people. They want you to basically buy Madden twice, which is College Football 25 and Madden for $130 with EA Play and pre-ordering it. And mind you, this is a pre-order, right? They want you to buy the game without seeing it first, because they know as soon as you see it, you're going to pick one or the other. So you pick one or the other, you're going to be picking college football instead of Madden. And that's a good chunk. A good chunk of gamers are going to rather play college football than Madden, because it's the first college football game in a long time, and then maybe get Madden later. Maybe get Madden when it's free and not paying anything. So I think that that's part two of their trickery, their marketing trickery, if you will. But yeah, so Maximum Football. Let's move on to Maximum Football right quick. Maximum Football, indie developed game. In my opinion, it's more like a double A game in terms of like production values, not necessarily independent. In my opinion, truly independent, is when you don't necessarily have a publisher and it's like 6 people working on your game, or 5 people, or 1 person. To me, that's independent, right? Maximum Football, I don't know how many people they have on the development teams, but they have teams of developers, and they're working on the game and getting everything popping. Yep, so that just happened. What am I gonna do? But anyway, so they got multiple teams working on the game, and I was under the impression that it was only going to be a certain level, right? And that's not the case at all. My new perspective is Maximum Football might be fire. Maximum Football might take it to a whole new level that I didn't expect. And again, I'm still trying to gauge my perspective on this. I know it's not going to be a AAA high level, high quality game. You know what I mean? Because they do have a certain amount of money that they can spend. And ESG already said that we don't have Maximum Football's budget, meaning they actually have a pretty decent budget. Not a great budget, not an unlimited budget like Madden, right? But they do have a budget. Yeah, man. Gil Johnson, what up? Yeah, we all waiting on that Maximum Football. So I've played Maximum Football, right? And I've been playing the betas, the builds or whatever. And they hit us with a new update, and I'm not gonna get specific. I'm not trying to kill my NDA or nothing like that, but my perspective has changed for the better. And they got some things. It's certain elements of the game, without giving away too much, that I know for a fact people are going to be very surprised. People are going to be like, but EA is doing that with Madden? Oh man, come on now. And honestly, Maximum Football is only going to get but better, right? And the level is higher than what I thought it was going to be. So I'm very impressed with the state of Maximum Football, where it's going. Of course, it's not going to be 100% smooth. There will be issues here and there. But for the most part, I'm very happy where Maximum Football is. As soon as they release a dev note or share what I already know, of course I will definitely talk about it. But yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. I'm very happy of where it's going, and I'm very happy what they are able to accomplish on the platforms that they're releasing on. And again, I think it's really going to surprise some people. You know, once it launches, goes into early access, because even in early access, in this new perspective that I have, it's going to be still a lot of things that's going to be missing, right? It's still a lot of polish. There's still a long ways to go. But with all that being said, your boy is out of here. And again, hope everybody has a great morning. Hold on, I'm going to answer Gil right quick. Have you played, what's that? Have you played in broadcast camera? I think he says. I don't got my glasses, I got my shades on, you know what I'm saying? Have played it on, no, I have not played it on broadcast camera, but they do have a broadcast camera. They're going to have everything that we expect them to have. Right? They're going to have everything that we expect them to have. I should have went that way. But yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. But all right, this is your boy Gettin. It's a long live. Thank you for viewing. Make sure you like, subscribe. It's the first time to the channel. Share. I got videos coming. I know I said last week and only dropped one video because your boy's tired. Ever since I started working out again, man, my energy has been gone. I just got to get used to it. But anyway, definitely got a video dropping for y'all tomorrow for sure, 100%, because it's been too damn long since I dropped another one, and I'm keep it moving. Y'all have a great day. Have a beautiful beautiful day. Yada, yada. Yep. Peace out, fellas. We out.